online. Today, we are looking at the World Book Day, the public relations essence of the World Book Day. UNESCO classifies every April 23rd as the World Book Day, but in Ogun State, we observed the World Book Day yesterday because on April 23rd, the students or the scholars, learners, were still on holidays. So a special program was organized by the Ogun State Library Board in conjunction with the Association of Nigerian Authors, ANA, Ogun State Chapter, yesterday for junior secondary school students. And it was a wonderful occasion. That is the topic that we are going to be examining on your image today. And I have in the studio the head of the National Library in Ogun State, Dr. Abosede Sangosanya. Madam, welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, yes. Celebrating books. How do you feel, Madam, as a book lover? How did you feel yesterday when we observed the World Book Day?
It's wonderful. As a librarian, we must love books because books are very, very important in the sense that one of our eminent scholars from India, made us know that every reader has a book. Every book is a reader. It is save the time of the user. So library is a growing organism. And this organism is from book. You cannot do without book. You cannot do without printer. You cannot do without publisher. You cannot do without bookshop. So it's a chain of production.
Let's look at the theme of this world celebration. You know, go all in and go deeper. What's your take on this thing?
Go in, go deeper. What it means that go in there, read. Anything you say, you read, except pornographic. That's why we have censorship in librarianship. You can't read any book without being censored. That's why we collect manuscripts to know, to censor what the publisher or the printer or the author wants to publish.
Okay, let's go technical now. What qualifies to be called a book? How many pages should we have? What's a book?
According to UNESCO, a book must have 49 pages. Anything less than 49 pages is not a book.
What is it then?
It's a pamphlet.
Okay, it's a pamphlet. Okay.
Then, books are very, very important in the sense that you can travel. According to Dr. that spoke yesterday, that she traveled to USA without being there. Through reading.
Oh, okay, Professor
the guest speaker. That the father sent her a message through the book she has read, and she went to the storehouse and she did accordingly. So if you read book, you know, and book is not like this devices that we are using now. Book has its own importance. The devices we are using now has its own importance too, because book, you can remind the book. If you overuse your phone, your device, if there's no power to power it, you'll be tired. I can't be hot for you, and it's some health issue if you use it a lot. But book, you can keep it under your bed, under your pillow, you read, you romance with it. So books are very, very important. This is to travel where you have not been to. It makes it to be versatile. It makes it to stand tall among your contemporaries. And when you read, you can talk anywhere.
Okay. When you read, you can
talk anywhere.
Okay. What are the other importance of books? You know, as a document that preserves culture, history, values, and
books are very, very important. According to my own research, that if there is war, they don't go to the monitors, they don't go to the palace. They don't go there. They don't go to the palace because they have documents kept there. They don't go near where books are, because once you destroy a book, you have destroyed the repository of that document of that nation.
Okay.
Information cannot be gotten. The archive dead, the library gone. So they don't go there. The other day they did NSAT. They were burning all the. They did not go to the library. They went to from news. I read it. They went to this what they call the institute. The other. They went there. They were picking it. They just taught book. According to Nigeria, if you want to hide any information, just say in the book.
Okay, that's actually not a good narrative. How do we begin to change the narrative to get Nigerians to read books more? How do we change the narrative? How do we encourage people to read books?
According to my national librarian, Professor Chin Aminobi, one of our agenda is we should go to less privileged, the ones out to rich people, where you let them have the feeling of books. We go there, we do sensation every year. We go to out to rich people with books. We go there with a shelf. We talk to the community leader there, give us a place, we put shelf there and put books, fictions, poetry. We put it there, the book we read, maybe geography, economics, we put it there and we do follow up.
Okay. What do you have to say to the efforts of the Ogun State government for encouraging, for celebrating World Book Day? Look at how the children were reading yesterday and everything. So what do you have to say to them? Ogun State,
I was there last year too.
Okay.
Where 50 schools were given books. I was there. In fact, the government and the commission, their team, they are really working. They are trying. 50 students, public schools there with books. Thousands of books last year. This year, you see the way the students they want to get the prize. They want to, the spelling books, the way they loud, and you can see that the teachers too. They really try. They are really teaching the learners so that when they go out, they come out. In fact, I used to tell my national librarian that Ogun State give it to them.
Okay, Ogun State give it to them.
Give it to them. Let's say education, give it to them.
Okay, we are the gateway.
Yeah, the gateway.
Okay, how can we encourage people? A school of thought believe that if you give books as gifts during birthday ceremonies, weddings, and retirement, and you give books as gifts, it will encourage literacy. What's your view about this?
Yes. When I go out to, there's some program I did reading culture.
Okay.
Imbibing reading culture. So my target was then was like 10 public schools. And I said that tell your parents to buy books in your baby. They should stop taking it to literacy. My baby, my mommy gave me this. Let me go through it. And that book will send some messages to them so that they know I do my baby, my mommy bought this book for me. And they read it and they say, so you can go to the public and you don't talk anyhow. When they say, when you blink your eyes, it has meaning. From that book, the mommy bought for her. Got it. When you go into it, you have eating habits or stuff like that.
Etiquette.
Okay,
the latest author in the state is the outgoing head of service, Mr. Kennedy Onosoya, who launched his book day before yesterday, When God Famous. So what do you have to tell celebrities, important people about documenting their trajectories in life?
Nigerians. You see, if you, like the man is talked about now,
the head of service.
As it was growing, maybe 35 years, I don't know, maybe 60 years, when you start taking your pen, dotting your eyes, saying, before I finish, I have chapter 1 to write about my coming in. People said I've touched the negative part of working as a civil servant, the impact people have pulled up, when you start writing, by the time you are going to go out, and you round up your memoir, and you publish it. People, oncoming people, you want to learn and buy photos. They want to do the same thing. You say, so I should not do this. I should do this. It's good to assist. Good to do this.
Okay, what do you have to tell people? Some of who are afraid of publishing books. Can you help us to demystify writing and publishing books, you know, as to encourage others to do so.
There shouldn't be phobia in reading. You know, what, if you want to have phobia or anything, that means you don't like doing it. Like you don't like reading. You cannot start writing. If you like reading, you write. Because it's what you have of that right. But if you don't like reading, you know, like, you know, one lady came to my office and I said, oh, we are keeping it, please give her newspaper to read. She said, no, I don't read books. Yes. See, I don't read books. I read everything through my phone. And I looked at her. I said, you need more orientation. Because you have to read that thing in your, somebody put it there. Someone read that, the thing is there, the thing doesn't just come into the phone. Even the artificial intelligence, there are some people that are underground people behind the scene that do it and they put it for you to access easily.
Right.
So, what I just encourage you that there's no problem in reading, in writing, in publishing. You just write. When you write, take it to the appropriate place for vetting. Just write, just anything that comes, write. Take it for editing. Edit for you. Then you take the process of publishing.
Okay, currently we are witnessing a downturn in the economy. So what do you have to say to writers and publishers too? And how do they get their ISBN number? Diversify ISBN number for us.
Again, I want to talk about, I'm from National Library of Nigeria. National Library of Nigeria was established in 1964, and we keep the repository of the nation. We are the Apex Library, and one of the mission and vision of National Library is to give ISBN number, that is International Standard Book Number, for monographs. International Standard Serial Number for journals, magazines. International Serial for music, ISM.
Oh, music too?
Yes!
Okay.
We give.
Okay.
Then after giving that ISBN number, you are to deposit 5 copies as a ledger under the decree that is backed by every book published by Nigeria about Nigeria in Nigeria must be deposited in National Library of Nigeria.
Okay, so if we get to your office now, we can find books that have been written in the past.
Yes. Yes, we have. And we do read. When we have books, when we have a lot of books, we read. We don't read. Taking what you are not, you answer that is not useful for you, give it to people that need it. That's reading. You read out. What do they need?
Okay, let's go back to encouraging people to read. These young ones, they say that young ones don't usually read. They don't like to read anything that is too lengthy. So what do you have to say to that? Parents, even teachers, how can they encourage their students to read more?
Yes, that's one. They should include library into their curriculum.
Okay.
Because then,
as a topic.
As a subject.
Okay.
Library. When they include it, they have a setup. They should have a library with shelves there. They put maybe a paraprofessional. They call paraprofessional diploma in librarianship. Put the paraprofessional there. They have arranged their business where so that it to be accessible.
Right.
And they must know the user before they acquire. Before you go for selection, they must know your user. When that collection development, you know your user. When you know your user, then you select. After selecting, you acquire. After acquiring, you organize. After organizing, you disseminate to the right people at the right time, according to your organizer. Where it says, give the right information at the right time to the right people. So now, how to encourage the students and the teachers? In the I want to use it today as my Abosede should have a course called library time or something like that. As we have English, math, So when it's library time, they ring the bell, you go to the library, pick a book, read, summarize, drop it to that paraprofessional. And if you go with the book, you have to pay. You go to the book with the book, you don't come back the following day with it, you pay. Because there's a larger book that you register that you have for the library with a book. and you are going to return. If they return, you say a stipend, maybe 100 naira or 200 naira, that will make them to read, and they will want to read very well. And you have to encourage them. At times, you just say the best. Like now in my office now, we are observing some learners that used to come from schools like that. So when we are doing our sensitization or leadership campaign, we give them lovers of the library.
Lovers of the library, give them prizes.
Give them prizes. Encourage them to come. Then another one is the how to shorten the lengthy words for the ones that they have phobias for books. That goes to the publisher and the author. Instead of you say introduction, you introduce, you do this, just summarize, because these people, they don't want to read. Summarize what you have, maybe a poet or fiction or something. Just summarize the story and let them read.
Okay, in the past, parents used to give newspapers to their children to read, but these days, those newspapers have gone electronic. There is not much copy.
Even the hard copy of it is expensive. Even the hard copy of it is expensive.
Right.
And when you give children your phone now to read newspaper, they're distracted. They start reading something else. But what I normally do, I'll get newspaper, I'll keep it. We have newspaper corner.
Okay.
You read. Just 2 questions. What happened today? Do you know that Iran and this thing now? Do you say, go and read those in that newspaper? Because people will ask you questions, they'll be able to talk. You should be able to flow. When people are talking in society, you add value now. Not that things because you're just looking at them, because you don't read. I used to tell my children, read and read and read, because every reader is a leader. Take a book on a journey. Take a book on a journey. Read a book a day. Every reader is a leader.
Okay. We also saw yesterday the Gateway Readers Club.
Yeah.
How much of this club do you know? And how can we encourage more young ones?
In my office, we have 11 Readers Club.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we used to call them when we are doing leadership campaign. We give them materials from Abuja. When they bring books and everything. We have literacy center. We have 4 literacy centers. Okay.
Where are they?
We have Asala Shake.
Okay.
We have one at Yanomochari. The owner of research, research school, very close to Ake.
Okay.
We have Alata. They used to come to teach them how to call yoga. A, B, D, A, C, like that. A, B, C. We have to used to come every Wednesday. And we have another one, Initiative. Then you go to that Yanomochari. Inside.
Okay.
They used to go for people used to go for treatment and everything. So you go there, you educate them. You can read to your baby in your womb.
Oh, really?
Yes!
You communicate
before. Yeah, you communicate. My baby, don't you think so, little sister? You see the baby. It's very interesting. Yeah. You read to your baby, you read. So when we went there, we say, okay, read. You see, they do movement, and they were reading. They come and do that how we were reading.
Okay, the dictionary is something that students should be, reading often. So what you advise to students about reading the dictionary, because the dictionary contains a lot of information. Dictionary is not a book to read. Dictionary is a reference material where you get bits and factual information. When you read, you consider dictionary. Okay. So I'm not supposed to be reading dictionary like a book. It's a reference material, you get a bit of factual information. Okay, I said that because there was a scholar who said that if he were to be marooned on an island, they should give him a dictionary and it will be okay. Instead of dictionary, they should give him a Bible. Okay. The Bible. When you read the Bible, all this annulment and stuff, when I was reading, I said, this has been the Bible. And there's one man, I went to interview doing my research with him. Right. He said, he speaks good English, and he said, he reads Bible. He said he's an English, but he speaks good English and everything. And he got his eyes well. Okay. So the Bible eyes. So when you read dictionary, right. Why you said dictionary is a reference material. Right. Arranged alphabetically. If you give children that are reading a dictionary, then that is speaking Okay. That's much that we need to take today. But it's very interesting.
Yeah.
The last word in rounding off.
Very well that on this version that I'm so happy bringing you here to enlighten people on the importance of books and in Bible reading culture, for parents to encourage their work to read.
Right.
And the publisher should make their lengthening publishing work to be very
writers. Encourage
and writers should develop another form of shortening writing.
Okay.
And at this junction, I want to just say this program, read a book a day,
right.
Take a book on a journey. Right. Every reader is a leader. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mrs. Budupe.
Abosede.
Thank you very much. And there you have it. That's your image for today. Until next week, when we come your way again with a fresh edition of the program, on behalf of the team at your Kudero, Dara Adebimpe, Buki Akeride, this is yours sincerely, Kari Folani saying bye for now. Read the book a day.